I just declined a round two interview for my old job. I worked 10 years at one specific facility running events. I did more than just running events there, and the opportunity arose after I have left my last job um, that position was going to be available soon. And it's really weird to think that I could have went back to where I started. And to give you some context, I only left there a year and I want to say 2 days ago, a year and 2 days ago for my first job, and then did a whole nother season at a different venue, different country club. But going back really just wasn't right. I felt it in my soul. I felt it deep down, and I said, why am I doing this? When I originally got the call, I said, "Oh, this would be funny." There's a bigger story to the whole thing. I was technically interviewing with someone I used to work with at the second job, but I thought it was funny, and I was like, "Oh, let's do it. Let's see what they have to say. It might lead to something." I had very low hopes for it, but the next morning when I woke up and had to do the meeting for the first interview, I just was dreading it, just absolutely dreading it. And I think that said a lot for me. I didn't accept it really at that time because I still did the interview, the initial interview. Then we scheduled the second interview. But then to put things in perspective, I had another interview this morning, and the man on the phone said, "In the 4 years I've been doing this job, I haven't really had a phone call like this before. You are fantastic. I'm pushing you right through." And we chatted about that. It was really nice. I never really had that type of an experience in the workplace where it almost felt like, oh wow, like it was positive. Like I've never really had that. It's been 10 years of grueling or kind of lack of appreciation over 10 years. And I don't know. I just wanted to take a moment to just air out my thoughts because, you know, we learn to live with things and we learn to live a certain way. And that's great. We can persevere, we can survive, but it doesn't have to be like that. So I almost made the decision to go back into hospitality, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to not to try something new, to put myself first because that's not something many people in hospitality do. We work, we work, we work, and we service everybody in our lives. I mean, I've been subject to the complaint that I treat people in my personal life like I treat people at work, and it really shows just how much of a grip that certain career paths have over people because I didn't realize how horrible I felt and how horrible I was doing until I left. And it took me a good 2 months after I left to realize, oh, wow, like my body's not constantly in physical stress. My brain isn't racing with emotions and like the BEOs for the next 6 events I have coming up this week. Like I have a little bit of mental clarity and I have the ability to like sit back and actually take care of myself for the first time in a long time. So I just wanted to share that. And for anybody that might be in the same situation, yes, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but sometimes you got to take a chance. And it's life. Such is life.